Educationalists are the federal government's plan, rather, to deduct 40% internally generated revenue from universities in Nigeria has been described as an irony, which, if not checked, will lead to a total rot in the Nigerian educational system. Lecturers of colleges of education and universities who frowned at the move by the federal government said this after an emergency meeting at the College of Education Academic Staff Union in Warri, warning of the consequences of that. Correspondent Dili Fason completes the story.
Since the announcement of the planned IGR deduction from universities in Nigeria by the Minister of Finance, members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU), as well as sister union from colleges of education and polytechnics, have kicked against it. Some stakeholders, after an emergency meeting at the College of Education Staff Union in Warri, warned of the consequences.
When you remove that money from the university that you are supposed to be funding, what are you simply saying? You're saying the university has to do anything possible to raise that fund, and it will translate to higher school fees. It will affect workers' salary. A lot of things will go wrong. A lot of things will go wrong. Parents are already groaning under the effect. I mean, if you know what the cost of living is, I only asked for the price of bread yesterday, and somebody is telling me bread is almost 2,000 naira. And people, the bakers are still saying they are going to, they're even having a meeting to increase it. How do Nigerians cope? Education is supposed to be one of the legacies that will give our young ones, because they are supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow. Every country subsidizes education. How come that our own private institutions are doing better? They're not doing better because it's only those persons who can afford it that take their children there because of the disruptions in public institutions. So I think it's the worst thing that this government will do at this point.
Already the institutions are also going through very tight financial situation. And coming up with a deduction of 40% from the meager IGRO, it will definitely affect the institutions adversely. Because as it is now, some of the institutions are having a low turnout of students. And most of this IGRO is coming from the tuition fees and whatever that is being paid by students. And with the low turnout of students, definitely it will affect.
Not only the staff, but the students or the university system in Nigeria. And vis-a-vis, if you link it to College of Education, the same thing will actually still affect the colleges of education. And if you look at the dwindling resources of Nigeria's system, and again, you look at the enrollment system and the responsibility the management are carrying in this university without government efforts. And looking at the campuses, you see the IGRO structures is from there, because the government of the day is not actually financing educational system the way it ought to. So definitely, it will definitely, and the students will be at the receiving end, because definitely school fees will definitely increase to meet up.
The political scientists blame the federal government for being insensitive to the downward slide of Nigerian educational system.
Enjoyed as a child, went to school with scholarship, today is an egg in institution, and all those things that he had opportunity to do, no Nigerian child is having.
In ensuring affordability in a Nigerian educational system and maintaining the standard, the federal government must, as a matter of urgency, ensure our universities are effectively run to bring out the best in every department of our education system. From Warri in Delta State, Daily Fast reporting for Galaxy News.